Good morning, Facebook family and friends and YouTube subscribers. Today is Friday the 13th of 2015. So earlier this week, Robin Thicke, Pharrell, and T.I lost a lawsuit against the Marvin Gaye estate for $7 million about the Blurred Lines song. What a lot of you all don't know is that the lawsuit was started by Robin Thicke, Pharrell, and T.I. They sued the Marvin Gaye estate. They sued, not Marvin Gaye estate. They decided that they would jump ahead. In the summer of 2013, when that Blurred Lines hit was so huge, people started to say this song reminded them of a Marvin Gaye song. I forget the name of the Marvin Gaye song. Got to Give It Up. So this was going to the song, I don't know, Blurred Lines was a mega, gigantic hit that made millions of dollars, almost $16, $17 million. Or if not more, since that time. So Robin Thicke and Pharrell had a group of attorneys. See, this is where the attorneys will get your ass into a world of trouble. See, attorneys like to make money. They don't care if you win or lose. These attorneys convinced Robin Thicke and Pharrell, let's go ahead and sue Marvin Gaye's estate so that way we can end this question about whether you all borrowed from the Marvin Gaye song or not. That was a fatal error on their part. The Marvin Gaye estate never attempted to, probably wasn't going to even pursue it. But once they filed that lawsuit against the Marvin Gaye estate had to countersue. And they won. This is the amazing part about this whole journey. You take somebody to court thinking that you're going to win this battle, but you end up losing to somebody else. And if they had just left well enough alone, this lawsuit probably would never, ever have happened. And they wouldn't have went to court, and they would not be owing $7.3 million to the Marvin Gaye estate. So it makes the question of why did they sue the Marvin Gaye estate first? And I think these attorneys, I've seen so many instances where friends of mine have filed lawsuits or even went to clear their name of criminal charges by these attorneys, and they ended up being charged with criminal acts. These attorneys are just, you have to be very careful who you trust when you're dealing with attorneys, because attorneys are, to me, and this is my opinion, I think they're the biggest crooks on planet Earth. Because these attorneys who filed this lawsuit against the Marvin Gaye estate, they're still going to get paid. They got it because Pharrell. So not only do Pharrell and Marvin Thicke, not Marvin Thicke, but Pharrell and Robin Thicke owe Marvin Gaye $7.3 million. How much did they pay these attorneys to fight this case? So they have a lot of money when they should have just left it alone. They shouldn't have did nothing. The Marvin Gaye estate probably would never ever have sued. But we'll never know now, since they jumped the gun, filed this lawsuit and lost. That's the amazing part about it. That's got to be some painful shit. To run you gonna run somebody to court thinking you're gonna win, and then you lose. How much more painful? They did a preemptive move to block a lawsuit from Gaye's family, which they hadn't even filed, or hadn't even made an attempt to file. It's just hilarious to me that they were that stupid. I don't know. They made a huge mistake. Gaye's family filed a counter lawsuit, and Blurred Lines filed its way to court. Along the way, there were interesting tidbits and reveals from depositions and court documents. Robin Thicke admitted in court he was high on Vicodin and vodka during the song's creation, and that Pharrell wrote almost every part of the song. So Pharrell wrote most of the song. Now there's another controversy with Pharrell's Happy song sounding like yet another Marvin Gaye song. Makes you wonder. Court documents also show the song earned, Blurred Lines, the song earned $16.7 million in profit, that one song. $5.7 million went to Robin Thicke, $5.2 million went to Pharrell, and T.I got $704,000, and the rest went to the record companies. So, Now they've got to pay $7.3 million to the Marvin Gaye estate. That's a major hit. Now, of course, this lawsuit is just really getting started, even though the judgment has been rendered. I'm sure Robin Thicke and Pharrell are going to appeal, and this could go on for years, and it could go round and round. And of course, they may win a few battles, they may lose a few battles. This is really just getting started. It's going to take some time before this is eventually resolved, or they might just settle it. It might be that. It might sound like to me it would be in their best interest to settle this and quit spending millions of dollars on these crooked-ass attorneys who take your money and run away from you. People need to start making wiser decisions. This lawsuit should never have been filed. They should have never been inside a courtroom to begin with. If Marvin Gaye's estate had not filed a lawsuit against them, why would you jump the gun and file a lawsuit against them? I mean, to me, it's illogical. It doesn't make any sense to file a lawsuit against someone else thinking you're going to win and you lose, when you should have just left it alone and been done with it. That would have been the end of that. Marvin Gaye, they probably more likely they probably would never have filed a lawsuit. There are so many songs that sound like these damn days. Marvin Gaye, they've got a ton of money that they make off of his record sales, and he has a catalog. He does all. I'm assuming he's doing very well. From what I've read, the Marvin Gaye estate is financially doing great. So there really was no need for this. But these attorneys convinced Robin Thicke and Pharrell otherwise, and they're paying a heavy, heavy price for listening to those attorneys and running this lawsuit into court preemptively. They should have waited and saw what the Marvin Gaye estate was going to do. They forced the Marvin Gaye estate to countersue and forced them to court, and then they lost to the tune of $7.3 million. Oh, well, I guess that's life. They rich. Pay that money and go about your damn business. If you like my videos, please click like, share with family members and friends. I would love to hear your opinions about this lawsuit. Did you think the song was stuff? Did Pharrell really steal this song from Marvin Gaye? I mean, I'm kind of on the fence on this. But after hearing that other song, Happy, and the other song that Marvin Gaye did that sounds very similar to Happy, there's some questions in my mind. So anyway, I'd like to look forward to reading your opinions and getting your thoughts on what you think about this lawsuit and the 7.3. Are you happy for the Marvin Gaye estate, or do you think that this verdict was incorrect? Look forward to reading your comments. Don't forget to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And I'm out of here. Have a great Friday the 13th.